By the time Pat Wilson discovered her elderly mother was writing checks to scammers, it was too late. In just about a year, the 91-year-old widow had sent 749 checks, adding up to $29,000 and leaving her practically penniless. The checks went to all kinds of mail fraud scams, phony psychics, bogus sweepstakes. But they had one thing in common. According to the Iowa Attorney General, 75% of them were deposited by an obscure Canadian company, PACNet. PACNet is a payment processor. It says it does everything in its power to prevent fraud, but our investigation finds that while it does work with legitimate businesses, it has processed payments for an alarming number of scams that have faced serious government actions. Here's how it works. Global fraudsters need a way to stay under the radar and bring in money from victims in all sorts of currencies. That's where companies like PACNet come in. So those checks from Pat's mom, for example, PACNet cashes them for the client under PACNet's name and takes a cut, of course. PACNet has accounts with banks around the world. Of course, some of those accounts might get shut down, but PACNet can open more as checks keep rolling in. The money travels through so many layers that victims often have no idea PACNet is even involved in cashing those checks. PACNet says it's a victim of these scams too and cuts ties as soon as it's alerted to any illegal activities. But that's little consolation to victims like Pat and her mom, who wrote all those checks that PACNet cashed.